Hi everybody, we are making lemon curd and a lemon curd tart today. Now this is like spring in a jar. It is so amazing. And it is so easy. I gave you two ways to make it, one in the Instant Pot, one on the stove. Now, I am not going to do the one on the stove because Carrie is going to do it. But standing there, mixing something over a double boiler for 10 minutes and smiling seems to be the epitome of boredom. So I'm going to put it all into the Instant Pot. You can make it without a food processor, but if you have a food processor, if you have the Instant Pot, dead easy. And it really only has 5 ingredients: lemons, butter. Every recipe says unsalted, but again, I don't care. Sugar, eggs, that's it. So, and salt. So that's 5 ingredients. It is so easy to do. And the result is so amazing that it's like, okay, I'm gonna make this. And it doesn't take any longer than about 10 minutes to get the ingredients ready, and then about 15 minutes to put it in the Instant Pot. So let's start. First of all, we are going to get the lemons ready. If you get everything ready, it's just whizzes together. I've got the rind of 1 lemon. Here is lemon number 2. If you're super into tart, you can put 3 lemon rinds in. It doesn't, One of the things that's nice about this recipe is if you like it a particular way and maybe you don't like zest, don't put it in. That's fine. I am not the curd police. So here we go. We are zesting. And with a microplanes are so easy, and you don't have to fiddle with it. You don't have to chop. I used to make this by peeling it off with a potato peeler, peeling the rind off, and then chopping it up. Don't do that. Buy a microplane. I mean, they're like 12 bucks. And they will grate cheese. They will grate anything good. Lemon zest. And it's easy. You grate this upside down. You knock it off. Run your finger down. Done. It's really easy. So what do? You are going to put the sugar into your Cuisinart, your food processor. All of your lemon rind, however much you want, the zest of the lemon. Get back to that in a minute. You put that in together. I might as well juice the lemons now. However juicy your lemons are, I mean, obviously this is one that I just got the zest off of. A naked lemon is just fine. The juice is just fine for it. So what you need is a 1/2 cup of lemon juice, and without the, obviously, without the seeds. And usually that's about 3 to 4 lemons. It all depends on how juicy your lemons are, the size of the lemons. If you get baby lemons, those little lemons that you'll need 5 or 6. You might need 4 or 5. It all depends. You know, you want a half a cup of lemon juice. So that looks sort of like a half a cup. Again, the lemon, the amount is not that important. You could have up to 2/3 of a cup of juice. Your lemon curd would be just a little bit more loose. That's all. I also have the butter. Now the butter I cut up, I left on the counter. It's nice and soft. And now is the time to figure out the eggs. Good old, my chickens have been really good to me. So, oops, no, I'm going to put, now I almost included a recipe for angel food cake, but that'll have to be another time. Because these are fresh eggs from my chickens, the whites love to just hang on to the yolks. But if you're doing six yolks instead of 2 eggs, 2 egg yolks, you're really looking at a thinner consistency for your lemon curd, but richer. It's up to you how you want it. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to put that into the freezer, label it 2 egg whites. And when I get 6 egg whites, I'm going to make a little bitty angel food cake. Why not? So, and then I'm going to just put 2 eggs in here. Okay. My hands are all eggy now. I need to put into the food processor with the sugar and the zest, a pinch of salt. Not much, just a little pinch. I find it improves the taste a lot. And what I'm going to do, and I'm going to move this over so you can see it. Is process this. Now this is sugar, zest, and a pinch of salt. That's it. Now, if you want a perfectly smooth, I mean, like perfectly smooth lemon curd, why, I don't know, but if you do, you would, after everything is made, strain it. But if you look at this, I'll take this out, that lemon zest has been turned into pulverized lemon. You know, it's pretty much done. So, here we go. And I'm going to put in the butter now. Now the butter is at room temperature. It's nice and soft. Absolutely wonderful. And process it. Now notice what's happening. Pale yellow, all in a ball, incredibly smooth. I'm just going to scrape it down a little bit. Put it back on. I'm going to gradually put in the eggs. I think that makes it smoother if you just put in like one at a time. And it doesn't matter, but. Another one. Oh, oops, 2. Now take a look at that. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Now I'm going to scrape it down. Put it back on. Well, I would, if I were doing this in my own, without showing you, I wouldn't even take it off. I just scrape it down. It's kind of hard to get that on. And now I'm going to add half a cup of lemon juice. Slowly. This was 1/3 of a cup, so I needed more. And there you have it. You're done. Okay. So now what do you do with it? Well, you can do 2 different things. I'm going to put it into these 3 half-pint jars. These are cup jars, which are just, mighty fine for putting into the Instant Pot, okay? Put it into this. Either if you don't have this, you just put it right on the trivet. Now, earlier, because I'm going to make a pie, I made it, and I made some, and this was earlier, like an hour ago. I made this, I poured it into this container, put it in the Instant Pot. I'm going to put this into a pie and put it into the oven for 10 minutes. But if you're going to do that, you need to have a way of getting this in and out of the Instant Pot. And so I made this cute little sling out of aluminum foil. And you put it in, and you can fold down the edges and lift it up, and you can get it in and out without killing yourself, which is one of the important things to do. So I'm going to put this over to the side for a minute. And what I'm going to do with this is pour, here's my goodie. pour this in to these 3. Now, do not fill these up to the top. Let me say that again. Do not fill these up to the top. You need to fill them only up to about 1 inch before the top, because what will happen is they will go all over your Instant Pot and you will hate me. Do not do that. I don't want you to hate me. So it's about 3 of them. There you go. Mighty fine. And then you've got the lids that go on these. Now, do not, oops, I got 2 lids on the same one. Anyway, you don't have to scrunch them down and make them tight, tight, tight. They need to be tight, but not amazingly tight, you know? By the way, these jars do not have to be sterile because you're not canning these. You're not leaving them on the shelf. You might freeze them. You might leave them in your refrigerator for a while, but you're not canning them to last until the apocalypse. So you've got these. I use this. It is easy enough to use this, your trivet. Either one will work. If I just put them on the trivet, I really like having the canning clippers, I don't know what they're called, but the canning thing, to lift them out, because otherwise you could probably end up with a nasty burn. But you put these into your whichever, put it into your Instant Pot, put the lid on, seal it, make sure that it's sealed, and put it on for 9 minutes.
Kate, no water?
Oh, wow. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I missed it. I
just thought that might be kind of tricky. Okay.
No. You have to put a cup, at least a cup of water in there at the bottom. Oh, thank you, Pam. Cup of water. You put it on manual for 9 minutes, and then you do a slow release for 10 minutes. At the end of 10 minutes, you let the steam out, and it's almost gone anyway. Take it out, and with my cute little, well, actually you can use spoon. Open them up carefully, guys, careful. You stir them up, put the lids back on, and leave them on the counter for 20, 30 minutes until they cool down enough to put in the fridge. When they come out of the fridge, they look, and they state, this is what it looks like. It's amazing. And it's so delicious. It's like sunshine in a jar. It's wonderful. And you can put it, what do I use it for? I use it for pies, tarts, between cake layers. You know what's really good is a yellow cake with this in between the layers, and a chocolate ganache. It's like, yummy. Over the top, it's great. So, and I put this on scones, on toast, just anything. Now, these jars will last in the fridge for 3 weeks. If you want them for longer, if you like making 3 of them and you're, or like I just did, making 12 of them, I put them into the freezer and they will keep for up to 3-4 months in the freezer. Though I have to say, lemon curd doesn't last around here very long. It just doesn't, because it's too delicious. And it's a really good gift. Lots of people like it, because what's not to like? Lemons, eggs, and butter. So, what am I doing this afternoon? I am doing a tart. Here is my tart shell. I made it, in 10 minutes. I made a 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, which is like a packet and a half or something. 12 or 14 of those. I don't know what it is. And sugar and melted butter. These are the ingredients for it. That's it. You can use white sugar if you don't want to use brown sugar. And I'm going to take, now that lemon curd is still warm. I just took this out of the oven. So it is still kind of warm itself. What I'm going to do is, in order to set it, I'm going to take this lemon curd, which is, I cooked in the Instant Pot. I'm just going to pour it into the crust. It's still a little goopy, but that's okay. And I'm going to put it in the oven. Now, if this were cold, you wouldn't have to put it in the oven. It just wouldn't. It would be fine. It would be this in the crust, and then you'd put raspberries on top or whatever. But I'm just going to stick this in the oven to set for maybe 10, 15 minutes, if that. And then I'll take it out, cool it off a little bit, and put raspberries on it. This is super easy. The crust is super easy to make. I'm not, it's just put it together and poke it, push it into the pie pan. Little kids like to push it into the pie pan. It takes no skill. So I'm thinking about your nephew, Bonnie. But it's just easy and fun. And then you've got lemon curd forever. Not forever, because until you eat it, but you've got lemon curd and it's really good. And I know you're going to like it. Super easy to make, super good. Any questions? Anybody have any questions or comments? Pam, I'm so glad you told me to mention the water. That would have not been good.
OMG, this is good.
Oh. It's,
I just figured I can't think of anything where you didn't add liquid, but I thought, well, maybe, I never know. I'm
no,
not an expert with the Instant Pot, but
neither am I. I resisted the Instant Pot for so long. And then my friend Kelly made sure I got one for Christmas one year. And I
It's
really
fun.
like it. I don't use it as much as I thought I would, but I still use it a lot.
Yep. It's yummy.
Yeah. And I think you will really enjoy the lemon curd. It's just one of those things that just, and what's nice about it is it's so much better homemade than when you go out and buy it. Now Trader Joe's has great lemon curd, but it still doesn't taste like mine. It doesn't taste as good. So just letting you know, it's really, really fun. Yeah.
So Kate, should I put mine in the oven then?
No.
No?
I mean, no, you don't have to. Okay. If it's thickening up, don't worry about it.
Okay.
You can, but I mean, this is a really forgiving process. Mm-hmm. So, and whatever. Like, if it's not going to thicken up, then you can put it in the oven, whatever. So it was such a pleasure seeing you all. I'm so glad to see you, and I will see you. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to fix.
What should we cook next week?
I don't know.
You mentioned fish tacos a few weeks back.
Ooh, fish tacos. Yeah. Yeah. Fish tacos sound like a plan.
Yeah.
So, because I made them, I think it was last Lent, I made fish tacos. So I think making fish tacos sounds like a plan. All right. It's a great idea. And I will be talking to you soon. And I hope I'll send out the recipe a lot sooner than the night before. I apologize. Everything got away from me this week. Everything.
Well, happy Easter.
Happy Easter, happy Passover, continuing saga.
Mm-hmm.
And happy, I'm going to be able to see Sean and Caroline on Saturday, which I'm really pleased about. They don't want ham. They want chicken pot pie. Perfect. So have a wonderful week, everybody. You take care.
Too.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I just realized that next week is your birthday celebration.
That's okay. Fish tacos sound great.
She wants fish tacos.
Okay. Sorry, dude.
She does now.